Oh no, we're losing!
My Pokemon got burnt. Come on, Mia, we got this. I think it's GG. Mawile intimidated us.
Damage control.
Quagsire used Stockpile. Ally Switch failed. Mawile used Swords Dance.
Damage control.
Azumarill used Belly Drum. Volcarona fainted. Quagsire used Scald. Critical hit. Caesar fainted.
Maximum damage control. Hello YouTube! This is Chriz Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this is not just any X and Y Wi-Fi battle, this is a monotype tag team Wi-Fi battle. And this is derived from a Pokemon Facebook group, the Pokemon Ambrose region, and the link is in the description down below. Anyways, my partner is Mia, you know her if you've seen my channel before, and she has a monotype bug team and a monotype psychic team. So how me and Mia fight with this monotype team is that she boosts up with her bugs, and then I protect her, and she smashes everything in her way. That's what we're planning to do. Anyways, things don't turn out as planned in this battle. It gets really desperate, it gets really intense, and this battle is really an epic watch. Yeah, so anyways, looking at FuzzyCakes team, he has a monotype ground team, and Farrén's team has a monotype fairy team. So ground and fairy, it looks like the type matchups in this battle are pretty even, but still, their Pokemons are a big threat, especially Farrén's fairy team with Mawile and that Azumarill. Mawile's probably Mega too, damn. Anyways, I lead off with my Medicham, just so I could fake out something, and then her young Mega could just like hit something up with some sort of move, or use Protect or something. Basically, this is just like our scouting to see what they're gonna do first of all in the match. Anyways, Mia switches out right here into her Volcarona because we need to take that Mawile out. We need to like smash that Mawile. That Mawile is a big threat. Anyways, to prevent that Mawile from doing anything, I just go for the fake out on it. And Quagsire is not on top of our threat list, so we just leave Quagsire alone for this part of the match. So Farrén Mega evolves into his Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile is such a threat, damn. It can just basically one-hit KO or two-shot my Pokemon, both of our Pokemon, so we can take that out right away. Anyways, I flinched that Mawile, which is great because it might have went for a play rough on me, and the Scald comes my way, but it doesn't burn me, thankfully, because Scald on my Medicham would have been game-changing. A Scald burn, rather. Anyways, we bring in Willendorf, my Claydol, and it has an interesting move known as Ally Switch. And Ally Switch switches up your position with your partner, but as I figure out later on in the match, it doesn't work. Anyways, his Mawile goes for a Swords Dance, and that's very threatening. Now we're expecting that Mawile to go for a Sucker Punch on Mia's Volcarona, so I said I'm gonna go for the Ally Switch, and it won't work because Sucker Punch would be going for Volcarona, but instead Ally Switch doesn't work, which is very strange. But thankfully, he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch on Volcarona anyways, and Volcarona takes out that Mawile and burns the Quagsire. So Volcarona is doing a lot of work with this part of the match. Anyways, that Quagsire is just sitting there, just smiling, just stockpiling up all its food, and just defending itself, just extending its longevity. But talking about that thing's longevity, the burn will really cut down its health a lot in this match. And residual damage on the Quagsire is very important, and that is very crucial later on in the match. That piece of hacks is game-changing. Anyways, in comes another big fairy threat, which is Azumarill. And Azumarill threatens out both of our Pokemon, so Mia switches out right here. She can't really touch that Azumarill. She switches into her Caesar just to take that expected Aqua Jet or Play Rough or something. And I bring in my Espeons just so I can set up dual screens and charm this Azumarill. But what is very scary is that this Azumarill goes for a Belly Drum, and Mia were like, oh damn, we're dead. This is GG because this Azumarill could basically sweep us. It's at almost full health. And that Satan thing is still right there, just scalding everything, not dying. So we're in a very bad position right now. And we still have hope though, because I have Charm on my Espeon, and Charm lowers your opponent's attack by 2 stages. And we're hoping that Mega Caesar could survive one Aqua Jet. So Mia Mega evolves into a Mega Caesar with this added bulk. We're hoping that if he survives an Aqua Jet from an Azumarill, and then he goes for Aqua Jet, and he narrowly survives with like red health. and Azumarill gets its attack lowered harshly by my charm. So my Espeon is really charming that Azumarill, not allowing it to get attack at its max attack, which is +6, which is very scary. Thankfully, that Satan thing, that Quagsire, is just recovering, just seeking to prolong its longevity, and didn't scald that Caesar. So now this gives us an opportunity to hit the Azumarill up with a +2 Bullet Punch, but the Azumarill doesn't get taken out. It surrounds with like red health, and that kind of sucks. And now this Azumarill is still alive, and it can still get off of Aqua Jet on something else. But thankfully, it's just a -2 now. But -2 Azumarill is still a threat. Huge power, max attack, adamant probably. Yeah, that thing is a threat. It can still destroy our team. So that Azumarill is still alive, and that's a problem. Anyways, I fortunately don't get burnt with my Espeon, which is nice because I could just keep going for the dual screens or Charm or Psychic or whatever. Anyways, Mia gets hit by the Aqua Jet from the Azumarill, but it doesn't get taken out because of my Charm, which is very important. And I go for the Reflect right here, which extends our defense. And down goes the Azumarill with the Ancient Power. Too bad she didn't get the boost from that, but anyways, that's just an extra. But it's basically me versus FuzzyCakes right now, because we still have we both have our 3 Pokemon, and Mia and Farrén have their 1 Pokemon each. And basically, me and Mia's strategy right now is to allow for that 1 versus 1 to occur, because I have Ice Punch in my Medicham, and Medicham can take out both all of his ground types from his team basically. Anyways, in comes his last Pokemon, Farrén's last Pokemon, which is Aromatisse, and we need to take that thing out. Of course, that's our plan. We need to isolate FuzzyCakes, so he's versus me and Mia basically. So he goes for the Calm Mind with his Aromatisse. That's not really that much of a problem. We just take that thing out, and we're hoping that Volcarona could get up a Cover Dance behind the screens, because screens would really support it and allow it to live. But talking about living, Volcarona falls to a critical hit Scald, and that really matters because we could have survived with 1 H with like a red health right there behind screens, and Mia could have roosted up and swept the opposing team. But damn, that didn't happen. Chriz happened, and this Quagsire, which is very well called Satan, what a fitting name, it took out that Volcarona, damn it. Anyways, I get special defense drop on that Aromatisse, which is very lucky, and we get a Flitch on it too, so I guess the hacks is kind of even on both sides, but it's a very hacksy match, this part of the battle. But Mia's last Pokemon gets taken out by a Scald, and I'm like, damn Mia, don't leave me alone, I'm basically versus only these 2 guys. But our plan backfired. We didn't isolate FuzzyCakes. Basically, it's this opposite. It is FuzzyCakes and Farrén versus me alone. And I'm like, okay, it is still possible because I could take out the Aromatisse with another Psychic, and then I have Medicham left, and Medicham would hit Farrén's entire team, or rather, FuzzyCakes' entire team super effectively with Ice Punch, and we just OHKO his whole team. So that's the plan right now, and we just don't want anything to go wrong. If something goes wrong, if one thing goes wrong, basically it's like the loss of the match for me, because if he has a Pokemon that's faster than Medicham, which he likely does, then my Medicham is down for the count, it's dead. I only have base 100 speed with my Medicham, with my Mega Medicham, and I bet he has faster Pokemon than base 100 speed. Well, at this point anyways. Finally, his Quagsire gets a burn on my Espeon after like 5 Scalds, and I get a burn, and that kind of matters because I got set up screens after I die, and screens is almost about to give out too, so screens would very well help my Medicham survive against the onslaught of the ground team. Anyways, I bring Satan down, the Quagsire, to like 65% HP, and Ambrose, my Espeon, finally goes down after doing a lot of work and setting up dual screens, but he went down early because I wish that he set up dual screens for my Medicham so he could survive even longer. Anyways, Satan's still in here. I bring Stocklingham. I could take him out with a Fake Out, and that Fake Out plus Burn combination would really wear down this Quagsire so that my high jump kick could take him out. So this big problem with Quagsire, even though it's at +2 defense with stockpiles, I could take it out with residual damage and huge power, max attack, high jump kick. Thankfully I don't miss. I was so scared I might miss there. And this battle is hanging by a thread, because if like one bit of that thread gets like untangled, then basically it's over for me. And I'm like, damn, it's over for me because this Garchomp is base 102 speed, and he is going to outspeed me because Medicham has only base 100 speed. but I desperately bring in my Claydol right here, thinking that I could just do a bit of damage to it. But no, this is very fortunate for me. FuzzyCakes Garchomp Mega Evolves, and that means that Garchomp is slower than my Medicham, so I could outspeed it and hit it up with an Ice Punch. If he didn't Mega Evolve, then he would have been able to take me out with his faster speed, and Mega Medicham I doubt would be able to take Earthquake from Garchomp. But I'm like, yes! I got this Garchomp in the bag, it's dead! After my Claydol sets up rocks, it goes down and I can just Ice Punch this Garchomp. But he still has 2 Pokemon versus my 1 Pokemon, and it is still a very close game. He could probably still win this if his second Pokemon is faster than mine. He switches out right here, and I'm like, okay, what is it? And it's Granny Sheen, what is that? And it's a Nidoking, and I'm like, whoa, if this Nidoking is Scarf, then it would just destroy me, just like that. But he switches it in, and I can catch it on a switch with my Ice Punch. So down goes the Nidoking, his only Pokemon that could be potentially faster than me, and now it is just a matter of punching this Garchomp with a Fist of Ice and taking it out. So that was a very close tag team match. That was a very epic battle. I really thought that we lost right there. You know that intro that I had in the beginning of this battle? That is how I felt during this whole match. That was a very intense match. And I thought that FuzzyCakes and Farrén really won this battle. But I guess Chriz and Miyako pulled through. So I hope you folks enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did. If you want to join in tournaments like these, like very interesting tournaments, look at the Facebook group down in the video description down below and join our group. So you can just battle us and join our tournaments and have fun. Anyways, you know my catchphrase by now. If you enjoyed this battle, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did. And I'll see you folks next time!